again, good morning, class. This is Teacher Joker. For today, our subject is English, and we're going to continue our review about the previous vocabulary. So, are you ready, class? Okay, I hope everybody's ready. So, I'm now going to start. Okay, so before we start to our new vocabulary words for today, let's review first the previous vocabulary. So, in number 21, we have stretch, culture, ticket, plan, and souvenir shop. Again, one more time. Stretch, culture, ticket, plan, and souvenir shop. So when we say stretch, meaning strengthen. Okay, so you're going to strengthen the rubber, for example. So if you remember the rubber band, you can stretch that one, right? So as you can see in the picture, a rubber band can be stretched. Or our arms, both arms, you're going to stretch your both arms. So if you're going to use it in a sentence, you can say, I can stretch the rubber band, or he can stretch his arms. So this is an example of stretch your arms. Next is culture. Culture means it's the way of life of groups of people, or the way they do things. Way of life. So for example, in a sentence, I love our culture, or this is our culture. So these are just some photos of Thai culture in Thailand. Next is we have your ticket. Ticket. So when we say tickets, it's just a small piece of paper given to passenger before traveling. So for example, you're going to another country. For example, you need to have a plane ticket so you can ride in a plane. Okay? Not only that, if you're going to take a bus, for example, from Bangkok going to Chonburi, you need to buy a bus ticket. Okay? So that is what we call ticket. So if we're going to use ticket in a sentence, I just got my ticket. Our ticket is cancelled. So as what I've said, this is an example of plane ticket from New York to Hong Kong. So before you travel from one country to another, you need to buy a plane ticket. Or if you need to travel from one province to another province, you need to buy a bus ticket or a train ticket. Okay? So this is usually being bought at the station. So next is we have plan. Plan. It means decision or idea. It means decision or idea. So you can say, I have planned to go in Pattaya next week. I have planned to go in Pattaya next week. I don't have plan to study in the university. I don't have plan to study in the university. Okay, so that is what we call plan. Your decision is what we call plan. Next is we have souvenir shop. Souvenir shop is a shop, okay, where you can buy decorations or any kinds of displays. So many things that you can buy here at souvenir shop. So if you're going to use souvenir shop in a sentence, you can say, I want to buy displays at the souvenir shop. He works at the souvenir shop. So this is an example of souvenir shop, where you can buy a lots of things, mostly decorations, displays at home, and other stuffs. And for today, let's have our last vocabulary words in your vocabulary booklet. So let's have number 26, which is endangered. Endangered. Again, endangered. 27, extinction. Extinction. Habitat. Habitat. Global warming. Global warming. And the last one we have hunting. Hunting. Okay, one more time. endangered, endangered, extinction, extinction, habitat, habitat, global warming, global warming, hunting, hunting. Okay, so these are the last vocabulary words that we're going to review this time. So next meeting, we're going to start answering your workbook. Okay? So when we say endangered, it means close to extinction, meaning there are only few, okay, only few animals. So if they say endangered animals, meaning there are only few number of animals. So for example, in the sentence says gorillas are endangered animals, meaning there are only few gorillas. Giant pandas are endangered animals. It means there are only few giant pandas. So endangered meaning few or close to extinction. And when we say extinction, it means death or disappearance. Okay? Nearly to die or nearly to disappear. So the plant is now in danger of extinction, meaning the plant is almost dying. Sea turtles are threatened by extinction. Okay, it means many turtles are dying, therefore they are endangered also. Okay? And number 28 is habitat. When we say habitat, it is the place where living things live. So for example, human beings, they live in land. Fish live in the water. Cactus, for example, where do cactus live? Or where do they grow? They grow on, or they live in the desert. Okay, camels, for example, they live in desert. How about crocodile? Where do crocodile live? They live in the river. So habitat is a place where animals and plants live. Okay, and living things, all living things. A place where living things live. That is what we call habitat. Okay? So 29 is global warming. Global warming is the increase in Earth's temperature. So meaning, once the Earth becomes hotter and hotter, there's global warming, I should say. So global warming will bring disaster for us. Because if global warming happens, then there will be less water and plants will die, of course. No food for living things and also for humans. The climate changes because of global warming. That's why today it's becoming warmer and warmer because of global warming. And the last word that we're going to review today is hunting. So hunting is the activity of hunting or looking for wild animals in the forest or mountain, for example. So as you can see in the picture, they are looking for wild animals. So if you're going to use hunting as a sentence, you can say they are hunting wild animals in the forest. Or he is hunting the wild cat. Okay, so hunting meaning looking for wild animals. And of course, they are going to kill that wild animals and then bring it home as their food. Okay, so those are the 5 vocabularies that we're going to do today. So for your activity, again, same as before, you're going to write the meaning and use the vocabulary in a sentence. Write this one on your vocabulary booklet starting from 26 to 30. Okay? So this ends your activity for today and see you again in the next period.